Hey guys, welcome to Get Busy Watching. I'm your host, Honest Dan. Let's talk movies. Been putting this off for far too long. I hear it's one of the best films of the year. Has Chadwick Boseman in it. Seriously, rest in peace, dude. Now to preface this review, I have to admit that I'm not exactly Spike Lee's biggest fan. For clarification, I mean that in the way that I haven't seen a lot of his movies. I saw BlacKkKlansman, which I thought was, okay. Sorry, what else did he do? Never even heard of Passover. She-Ra, never saw that. He directed NBA 2K16. How do you do that? Okay. The Sweet Blood of Jesus. So is this like an unofficial sequel of some kind? A spiritual successor? Old Boy, did not watch that. I hear I'm not missing anything. Red Hook Summer, no. Miracle at St. Anna, I remember that movie. I never saw it, kinda wanted to. Here I shouldn't though. Here it's not that good. Inside Man. Is that the Denzel movie where he's like, this ain't no bank robbery? Because if so, then I saw that one. I don't remember it. But I remember liking it. She Hate Me, 25th Hour. Nope. Boozled, He Got Game. Malcolm X. Oh, I am embarrassed to say I've never seen that. No, I haven't seen a lot of his movies. Jesus Christ, some of that has to change in the future. But I am mostly watching this for Chadwick Boseman, so let's get to it. This is my honest opinion of Da 5 Bloods. Four Vietnam War veterans, Paul, Otis, Eddie, and Melvin, respectively played by Delroy Lindo, Clark Peters, Norm Lewis, and Isaiah Whitlock Jr., have returned to Vietnam together with the intention of recovering a crate of gold bars that they buried back in the war, as well as look for the remains of their fallen squad leader, Stormin' Norman, played by the late Chadwick Boseman. The summary is admittedly a little simplified, but that is the surface level gist of it. On the whole, yeah, I actually really like this movie. Just a quick little disclaimer, it is not really a Vietnam War film. Yes, there is action in it, but it's not really the focus. This is primarily a drama, with some Spike Lee politics thrown in. But I think it really works this time around, or at least I enjoyed it more. The story starts off wonderfully, introducing our main characters to us. Everyone's fantastic, charming, funny, and even once they're sitting around just talking, they're fun enough that we want to sit around and hang out with them. It also does a solid job of setting up Paul's character, who's a bit of an asshole. He's hostile toward that amputee kid.
Get him the fuck out of here.
He doesn't want to raise his drink to the ex-Viet Cong guys who buy them drinks, and I actually really like that line that goes, "Would you please raise your glass? The war is over."
Will you raise your goddamn glass? The American war is over.
To which Paul eventually does. It's pretty clear that Paul is the best written character in the entire movie, and Lindo is just absolutely captivating. From his interactions with Desroche, played by Jean Reno, to his own son David, played by Jonathan Majors, he just chews the scenery and I love it. Absolute dick of a character, but it's played out beautifully.
You ain't been nothing but an anchor around my neck since the day you were born.
Obviously, no one slouches in talent. Hell, I love the scenes with Otis reuniting with his Vietnamese girlfriend Tien, played by... Fuck, I'm gonna get this wrong. Lei Lan, I'm sorry, contrary to my dark skin, I have a white tongue. These scenes feel really heartwarming and even heartbreaking when Otis sees his daughter for the first time, but says nothing. It's just very clear that this was more Paul's story than the other two, but they have their own time in the sun. I really liked one very specific touch to the flashback war scenes. There are no younger actors playing the older actors. They stay the same age as they are in the present. And the change in aspect ratio? Okay, that was pretty slick too. There's only one real problem that I have with this movie, and that it's a bit too long. The runtime is 2.5 hours, and while not a second of it is uninteresting, I feel like the story ended after the first half when they find the gold. Yeah, you probably think that I just gave everything away. No, that's only the first half of the movie. Now you're probably thinking, well, wait, what are they going to do for another hour and 15 minutes? In my opinion, something not quite so interesting. I won't deny that it's saying something that I'm just not hearing, but as far as the surface level narrative is concerned, a lot of it feels like artificial drama. The Bloods turn on each other, people start dying, there's a hostage situation, then the story suddenly becomes a war film out of nowhere. None of it is done poorly, mind you. In fact, some of the best scenes happen around this time, but if you stop the film when they pray over the remains of Storm and Norman, it ends perfectly satisfactory. There is one light spoiler ahead, so if you don't want that, jump to this time code. Now we gotta talk about the main man himself, Boseman. As far as I've seen, this was his career best. Hey, I love him in the Marvel movies as much as the next guy, but give him a quality script, he'll act circles around it, even if he's not in it that much. But you know what? That's probably just as well. Due to his untimely passing, his role in this movie is all the more impactful for it. Storm and Norman is the guy that influences everything that happens in this movie. He talks about Black history, certainly shit I never even knew. But what really hit home was when Paul is confronted by the ghost of Norman. This was alluded to many times in the movie. And what does he do? Probably the most poignant thing that's just so Chadwick. He smiles at Paul, compassionately tells him to let go of his guilt and that he forgives him for accidentally killing him all those years ago. Hugging him. Goddamn. In love with this performance for that alone. Had this second half of the movie didn't feel so bloated, I might have downright cried. Overall, yeah, I agree that this is a powerhouse flick. This is likely going to get a lot of Oscar nominations, and each and every one of them will be well deserved. I'm sad that it took me this long to watch it, but by God am I happy that I did. It's powerful, memorable, fantastic performances, and a wonderful style to it. I highly recommend everyone to check this out on Netflix. My honest rating for Da 5 Bloods, a strong 4 out of 5. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Stay safe and healthy out there. Please wear a mask if you go out. Hope to see you soon.